Can I just start off by saying that it feels so good to be back to reviewing and watching Naruto Shippuden. It feels like it's been forever, and finally we're back to canon episodes. If you don't know, if you just randomly clicked on, yeah, we're back to the main story, so you can go watch Shippuden again. It's safe, people. The fillers have been ceased for now. I want to talk about the major thing first, because it's something that is really intriguing me. If some of you, are watching and you're anime only, it's very interesting how the guy that comes out the coffin, which is the Madara Uchiha from Legend, pretty much has almost an identical voice to the masked man that has been calling himself Madara and Toby and whatever other names he's been going by. So if you look at it like that, it's like, okay, they have the same voice, so is it the same person? Maybe they're using the same technique as Mu. It really, when you look at it like that, there's so many different speculations you can have as an anime-only viewer. Me personally, I already know everything. Obviously, I review the manga. And for all two of you out there that don't know who that actually is behind the mask, they changed up a couple different lines, I believe, from the manga. When he came out the coffin, the guy that, is Madara from Legend says something, "This isn't the Rini Tensei." So it seems as though he's a little bit confused on exactly what's going on, but at the same time, he knew he was going to be revived. So automatically it kind of builds up like, it's doing a good build-up in a very big, suspenseful way. And I like that. I think that that ending was done nicely. At the beginning of the episode, pretty much, where Naruto just jumping everywhere, it kind of seems as though, in a way, he didn't listen to Itachi, in a way, when Itachi basically said, you can't be stubborn, you can't think that you're doing everything because it'll come off as arrogance, you cannot do everything. And kind of, in this episode, I guess it was more so the Shinobi Alliance that kind of came up with this idea to have Naruto go in every different way because that was the only way to stop the Zetsu. But at the same time, it felt like Naruto was like on some Superman shit. He was just like, blast you, bam, bam, everywhere. Naruhina and Narusaku moments in this episode, both ones, me personally, I think that the Naruhina one was, a little bit more special, whatnot. As a reviewer, they both kind of had their ways. To me, when I saw it, it looked like Sakura was like, why aren't you Sasuke? But Hinata was kind of just like, oh man, this is God right here in front of me. So I always love looking at it as far as how the characters look like they kind of feel. And Sakura just looks like shocked. Hinata looks like she's just so amazed and happy. And at the same time, she's also thinking, she didn't want to put a burden on him because she does love the guy. She loves the guy. Sakura, to me, it looked like it came off as like, oh man, my friend came to save me. Hinata kind of looked like she was like, oh my god, this guy is amazing. I love him so much. That was the perspective I got it as far as, how things went down and whatever. Definitely some of the weak points of the episode is, one, the animation. I was really hoping for something really great with this episode as far as animation goes, but it was subpar animation, especially when Madara came out the coffin. I was really hoping for something really beautiful looking, and it was very subpar, the animation. Also, this episode had quite a bit of filler in it as well. The beginning of the episode in particular, I noticed was filler. It was kind of more so giving you like a recap for those that kind of put the anime down and weren't really watching it for a while, like, hey, remember this, but it was also giving a little bit more extra. So it was not bad filler necessarily, but it was filler nonetheless. And I think there was some other parts throughout the episode that were tad bit fillerish as well, but nothing too glaring, nothing like, oh, what is this character doing here, or anything like that. But definitely there was some filler parts which kind of took away from the episode. But overall, I think it was a damn good return for Naruto, something very climactic to return to instead of just like a random episode. So for anime-only viewers, once again, all two of you out there, what do you think? Who is the masked man? Do you think that it's the same person that used that technique that Mu used to split himself? Do you think it's some other different thing? And also, just what was your thoughts on returning to Naruto Shippuden with episode 321? For me personally, it was exciting. It was a little let down with the animation and as far as the filler goes here and there, but it really didn't matter to me. At the end of the day, I'm just happy to be back. So for a return episode, this episode definitely gets a solid 8 out of 10 because it was just an interesting one. It had action in it. It had suspense. It moved the story along. It also made you think, wait, okay, who the hell is the masked man then if this guy came out the coffin? It was a freaking solid episode. Definitely loved it. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see what's going to happen next week, because now we have the Madara from Legend, but we also have the masked man that claims to be Madara coming with the Jinchuriki, getting ready to battle. So more epic battles to come, and also a lot of more plot revelations and plot twists. So stay tuned. It's going to be freaking awesome, and I'm loving it. Shippuden, we back. But that's all I have for this review on ForneverWorld. And as always, people, have an awesome day. And we back, baby. Shippuden, yeah!